Peace. Quick little think fast. And the irony of this think fast, some subject matter can't be done in a think fast video. And just realizing though how much when you tapping into certain information, as a matter of fact, the reason why a lot of people may be either misinformed or not getting all of a situation is because, we got these little snippets of information out there where it's not really fully going into the full concept. Like say for instance with a subject of tarot, which that honestly you could spend a lifetime studying something like that. But with that being said though, to give a decent, explanation on tarot, that would take probably like at least a 4-hour lecture. 2 on the minimum, but you wouldn't be able to really and again, there's different levels to this, because again, certain information is meant to be, quick and short, and it's a blended situation. We understand that, everybody's operating mostly off of their reptilian mind. You got to create something. I say you got to, but if you want to grab people's attention, you don't want to make no video too long, because once a person see that, they're like, oh, nah, that's too long. I ain't gonna, and they just, they're out of there from just seeing how long it is, But so it is a strategy with, of course, making your videos short. So again, there's different layers to everything. It's no just, oh, you can't make no long videos. Oh, you can't make no short videos. No, it's different, different little situations. But again, to deal with certain subject matter, you gotta go in depth. As a matter of fact, I look at like the last 7 months or so, my video has been kind of increasing in time, and it almost been impossible for me to do like little 20-minute videos on certain subject matters, because again, with me, I'm one of the types of people too, when my channel open, like as far as like with high self, letting things flow down, I'm not gonna stop that. So there's certain times where I could have stopped the video, but it's I'm not gonna stop spirit, cause too, we be realizing, man, bro, when it's on, that's almost like it is the equivalent as above so below. That's like a basketball player that's hitting every shot and just decide to go bench itself. It's all right, I done just hit 10 shots in a row. I think I should just go sit down. Nah, keep shooting. You know what I'm saying? We're about to score 100. But so with the vibes, that's why I've been doing longer videos. But again, realizing part of that new age movement too, it's just putting these cause they know people just looking for hungry for any and all kind of little information dealing with stuff. So it's these little snippets of information that's not fully telling you everything about that situation. Where you might have heard about the baseball and the baseball field, but nobody told you about the bat, how to use the bat. You know what I'm saying? In essence, it's you get told parts of the whole. Again, it's a mixture, because I got videos where I know there's some videos that's not meant to explain every single thing on the subject, but again, when we are talking on certain subjects, just making sure we get the the important factors that makes all the information add up in that sense. But I'm just feeling that vibe. Cause matter of fact, me and my brethren was talking about how some videos, you can't even put a mark on it, with certain subject matters, you don't know how long you're gonna go in on a certain subject. So it's can't really put no time on it. And again, being timeless, it ain't about no logical blueprint or logically I wanna nah, shit, spirit, it flow. If it's not flowing, and we slow. If it's not flowing, then it's not flowing. feel that you should talk for 3 hours, you know, and that's what it is, you know. You should sit there and lecture or talk about whatever you're talking about for 3 hours, you know, podcast, whatever. Compared to just, well, let me just make this short, even though I'm gonna be missing out on some information that's gonna really help, you know, where at least they'll be short where I get a lot of views, you know, again, because that's another thing. I could be, you know, view hunting more, like, oh shit, I gotta make sure it's like, nah. And then too, for the way I deliver information, like, as I go with the flow, so some information is just not gonna be made into something like, well, let me condense it, like, I just go with the flow, you know, because I also see like a defense mechanism of, you know, chasing off people who wasn't meant to deal with the information in the first place anyway. Like, if they can't deal with me saying, you know what I'm saying, and you know what I'm talking about, you know, in my videos, stuff like that, and me talking a little slower than most, and you know, it wasn't meant for them to grab that little information, you know, or at least it wasn't meant for them to grab it from me, you know. Even in doing this video, you know, it's a think fast, but I'm just whenever I feel like I done got it all, all the little things that kind of cross my mind out. But yeah, that's basically it. Just a lesson of, you know, as you looking at videos, you know, being aware of videos out there that may be, excuse me, speaking on certain information in a small range and not fully elaborating, you know, because even down to the point where, if not explaining it all, at least, you know, a person telling you like, well, hey, you know, this is parts of it, this and that, you know, like my little tarot video, matter of fact, speaking of that, it's like, I was like, I'm not about to sit here and explain all, you know, just gonna briefly touch upon it, you know, and honestly too, you just see the importance of, you know, doing our own, you know, research as well, getting into the little books, the literature, you know, or at least finding excerpts through the internet, something, you know what I'm saying, but something that points to some, you know, some book literature as well, because I ain't gonna lie, that's what the real sauce said. You know, when I think about the book Cyclomancy, it's like, shit, I mean, I went through somebody who good, like, who, you know, real good on the internet at getting stuff, but like on just a regular search, like, I couldn't get that Cyclomancy PDF, and, you know, I ended up getting it. But say for instance, that book Cyclomancy, ain't nobody gonna be doing a video on what's in that Cyclomancy book, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, a certain information that we have to tap into these books, because I even see it on my growth, like having to realize when I step into these moments of being a little stubborn on like dealing with my intuitive gnosis, I'm like, all right, you gotta crack open the book, you know, get back to the book. And not that it be some like a vibe of me hating reading or something, you know. I just done fell in the vibe of being more, you know, a little more right brain. So probably want to listen, like more in that auditory learning mode, where I rather just listen than read, you know. But you know, the books definitely where that deep at. You know, you got like Carl Jung, Gnosis, with the Gnostic texts that Carl Jung speak on. He got a book where you go in depth in, and I forgot, I think it's the Carl Jung Codex, if I'm not mistaken. Like some of these books, I got loaded on my PDF and just never used yet. But again, if I get off subject, just remembering, and if you're the person doing videos, you know, to just not cut a video short, just to cut it short, you know, for the sake of viewership, you know, where you cutting it short and you denying some information that you know you should have put in it, you know, where you feel, you know, higher self letting you know, like, hey, you know, speak on all of this, or speak on, you know, this certain subject or whatever, you know. Make sure we're not being on no level of just, well, let me just make this short just so I could get some views, or just so, you know, it's like, really tap in. But that's basically it. Peace. Peace. Happy now. Now is the vibrate, of course. Not too far in the future. Not too far in the past. Right now. Peace.